Okay, welcome back into Hurricane High School live on the WSAZ Sports Plus desk. Last but certainly not least, we got to talk some track and field with Ella Sturm and AJ Gregory. AJ, you are a senior. Ella, you are a junior, so we've got a big season coming up. I'm sure the conditioning has started. You've probably tried to stay in shape for the majority of the year anyways. You can't just pick it up in March and feel like you're going to compete at a high level.
Yeah.
But we'll have a meet at the end of March. Ella, tell me what you're most looking forward to as you start your junior season.
I'm just really looking forward to, obviously the track meets, and my teammates are always there for me, and just definitely my favorite event is the 800, and I prefer mid to distance, links, but that's my favorite.
How do you figure out what your favorite events are versus maybe what you're best at? I'm sure it coincides, right? Your favorite events are what you're good at, huh?
Yes, definitely. I've tried a variety of things. I also do cross country, but honestly, I just feel like the 800 is just like my thing. So that's definitely my favorite event. But I also like doing relays as well, because I feel like, you have that teammate aspect versus like the individual sport. So
AJ, you tell me, a lot of what you do is speed oriented, right?
Yes.
What are your favorite events, man? And tell me what you're most looking forward to. You're entering your last go at this thing.
Yeah, last go. Honestly, my favorite events are the relays. Like, I like the 4x1, 4x2. Those are the most exciting ones. Yeah. Especially when it's tight with other teams. You get people cheering you on. It give you that adrenaline boost. It's really nice. But I wouldn't say it's the thing I'm the best at. I'd say recently I've been getting a whole lot better at throwing for a shot put, just because putting on weight for football. So it slows me down a little bit.
Sure.
However, I still love the relays, and I still love trying to get faster every day. So that's my favorite thing is sprinting, and then throwing as well.
If you're putting on weight for football, at least there is kind of a natural, I don't know what's called a natural event that coincides when it comes to track and field, where you can throw. You can use that strength that you're saying. It might slow me down on the track a little bit, but I can still use it to my advantage.
Yeah.
How did you get started doing all this? Is it something you've done for a while, or maybe just at the high school level you got into it?
Well, initially, long ago, I think 6th grade, I had to start doing football because my parents didn't want me to stay at the house all day. So
get you out of the house.
Yeah, I hated it. I didn't like football. I started to love it, and I started to really want to work forward to being a better football player. So in the off season, I would do track to get faster, and I fell in love with track.
Yeah.
It's just something that's like resonated with me. Like I really like sprinting and like the competition aspect of it. So after that, I really fell in love with it.
For both of you, and I kind of asked the swimmers the same question. There's this personal piece when it comes to these sports where you're being timed, right? So it's like what your best time is, I bet, by heart, right?
Yes.
You probably know what yours is as well. But then there's that other aspect where there's people in the lane next to you, and you want to hope that you beat them as well. How do you approach it on meet day? It's like, I got to have my best time,
right? But
daggone it, I really hope I beat the person next to me too, right? How do you approach that?
Honestly, just trusting in your training. You've put a lot of work in up to this point, and just having that drive and competitiveness.
Yeah. How about you, man? How do you approach it as well?
Ooh. A little prayer right before I run.
That always helps.
Yes.
And I just try to beat the person next to me.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not last, maybe it's a PR. I don't really worry about the time I'm running. I'm just going out there trying to win.
Yeah. If you're racing against your own time, it's not like you can see your own ghosts next to you, but you can see the person next to you.
Exactly.
Which is nice. So at least that can light a fire under you if somebody's gaining on you, or you feel like, ooh, I'm about to gain on them, right?
Yeah.
Pre-meet, what's the routine? What are we eating? What are we doing to get ourselves right? Because you can't go out there just feeling however you feel. You want to set yourself up to run a good time, to throw as far as humanly possible. What do you guys like to do to get your body going for a meet day?
My favorite meal is definitely spaghetti the night before. That's like kind of like a ritual. Yes. Definitely carbs, and but then obviously we always warm up before and get our bodies moving before we race.
Sure. How about you? You have a routine you stick to?
Yeah, mine's about the same. Usually I try to get some pasta, something with a lot of carbs, usually the day before. Going into the meet, I like to eat a lot of fruit, like bananas, apples, something like some sugar to keep me going, especially for sprints.
Yeah.
You want that little energy boost with the sugar, but you don't want something like bad. But in between races, I will get some candy. I have to. I need to.
Once you get one done, okay, we can
get a little
fuel up a little
reward.
bit.
Yeah.
Concession stand's always open. Right?
Oh, yeah.
For the most part. Talk to me about your goals for this season, whether it be at the team level, individually. I think it's always fine to have individual goals, so long as it doesn't supersede what the team's goals are, right? But for you, Ella, what's something that you hope to get done both individually and as a team this year?
Definitely qualify for states. I feel like that's a big goal, and individual also, including relays. So.
Sure. How about you? You got some things in your brain where you're saying, it's my last year. This is something I have to get done.
I definitely want to go to states. It's just something I really want to do. And this year we have a meet in Kentucky, and to qualify for this meet, I got to cut my times down pretty far. So I'm just working towards that. I just feel like that'd be a good goal to meet, and I feel like it'd be a lot of fun to go.
Yeah. Do you all, whenever you're timing yourselves things in practice, and you're like, oh man, I just set a PR, is it hard for you to all of a sudden raise that bar for yourself? Like, oh, that's anything slower than that is now a failure. I don't know. I'm not saying that's how you all feel, but some people might feel that way. And it just happened to be your very best day, but you're always chasing that, right? How do you manage your own personal expectations when you're already running so well?
Again, I just feel like definitely trusting in your training, and you put in a lot of work, and your coaches they're always there to support you, and they've prepared you for your next meet or level.
Is there a meet year in and year out that you most look forward to? Is there one that, I don't know, maybe the atmosphere at this one's better, or the competition at this one's better, the environment? Is there a meet that either of you look forward to each year?
Honestly, I'm excited we're going to Louisville this year, so
Cool.
It's definitely a bigger meet with more competition, and you do have to qualify for that, but I'm very excited for that.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Got to cut the times down?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we'll make sure people in Hurricane are peeking out. I don't know if you guys just run down the block or whatever you all do around the track, of course, to get yourselves prepared, but we'll make sure people are keeping you honest, and hopefully we're cutting down those times, right?
Yes, sir.
So first meet's at the end of March, right?
Yes, sir.
Has the team been getting together, getting some workouts in? How's that look so far?
Yes, we just started our first practice on Monday, and some of us have been training in the off season, so been preparing ourselves for the season.
Feel good? Feel like you're in the best shape of your life?
Ooh, if I said yes, I'd be lying.
Okay,
but,
don't lie to me. Don't lie to the Tri-State.
Oh, no, definitely
Never.
not. But, I'm working on it. And practice started it, and I'm feeling good every day.
Well, you don't have to be in the best shape of your life right now, but maybe by the end of March it would be helpful.
Yes, sir.
Right. Well, guys, good luck this year. I appreciate you sharing some of your expertise and knowledge. We'll be pulling for you. Run fast, throw far, whatever you all do, right? It's going to be pretty cool, and hopefully it's an enjoyable season where you all check off all those boxes that you want to check. All
Yes,
right?
sir.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, this has been WSAZ Sports Plus live at Hurricane High School. This is the part of the show where I kind of start just saying whatever. So this was kind of an experiment today, but I could tell you we have all of this nice new equipment and all these experts that know what in the world they're doing to try to bring this thing to life. So I would imagine you'll be seeing more of us doing things like this in the future. So it's something, if you want us to come to your school at some point in time, feel free to reach out to us. I would also encourage everyone to be on the lookout at the state tournaments for girls and boys basketball these next 2 weeks, because we will have this desk with us up on the concourse somewhere. I can't remember what section we're in, but we're going to be doing post-game interviews with players, coaches, maybe some pre-game interviews as well with whoever we can find there at the Coliseum. So that's something that you're going to want to keep your eye out for. It's going to be very cool. We're going to be sending out push alert notifications on our app and bringing you some pregame and postgame coverage that we really haven't done. So it's going to be pretty cool. Stop by and say hello to us. Maybe we'll put you on the desk. You never know. We put everybody on the desk today. So this is going to be fun. And we're going to get a lot of uses out of this stuff, and I hope it's something that you, our viewer, will appreciate and, see yourself and see your kids on there at some point in time. So if you tuned in for this long episode of WSAZ Sports Plus, we certainly appreciate you.